Welcome, everybody, to week 3 of Inside the PFL. I am your host and commissioner, Drac, and I am joined by.
It's me, Thomas. What's up?
Oh, it's him, Thomas. So, we are going to be covering the week 3 games. What did we have? We had. Hang on.
Rocket versus
Yes,
Galactic.
Rocket vs.
Um,
Galactic, Magma vs. Skull, and Galactic vs. Aqua. Those were our matchups.
no. Plasma versus Aqua. Your
Thank you,
plasma.
thank you, thank you.
Your plasma, brother. Come
Yeah.
on.
My bad.
All right.
So
Got
with that,
Murphy and Eric here.
we sure do. Murphy and Eric up first. So we got Colossal, Zoroark, Mega Feraligatr, Corviknight, and Arboliva and Sneasler up against Empoleon, Runerigus, Iron Valiant, Hydreigon, Talonflame, and Stone Ogerpon. So let's get
Stoner
into
Pawn,
it.
if you will. Let's get into it. Little Danger Dorito.
Danger Dorito is a very fun name. I don't
Nuke
know what's
2.
very triangular about Corviknight, but we got a little
Yeah.
U-turn trade turn one.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure. Mirror Armor, Rodriguez. Okay. Extra version, Arboliva. Perfect name.
That was a
Emerald to
Theatic
Hydreigon.
tree. And we're missing a
Yep.
Leaf
A
Seed, and we're
mislead.
also have Broken Sprites. Is that going to continue? Dude, the crit turn 36.
Perhaps. Yeah. Alluring voice. Okay, so showing the fairy move, so it's good that we got out of there. This colossal, which proves to be the biggest thorn in Eric's side here,
Dude, Colossal's like
coming out
surprisingly
for the
good.
first time.
You know, for
Yeah.
being having two pretty bad quad weeks. Super bulky, and if
hmm
you can get it in on those resists, ooh, you're cooking.
That would have been a great toxic too if you had.
There's taunting the flip turn.
But we're flip turning out, so not
So this
exactly worried
Empoleon
about that
set
taunt.
is gonna prove to be a little bit interesting as we go forward.
So we flamethrower, which is nice, but seeing that as 39, that's
Definitely
got to be
Spadef,
Spadef, right?
definitely Spadef Corv.
Right after we're seeing 39, and now again we're hard switching. Now I'm curious if it did 39 to that Spadef Corviknight, like this Arboliva's got to be like, I don't know, probably max HP, max special attack if I had to guess from the way of how it's playing.
Mm, I mean, it could be defensive because it did only take like 30 on a crit from U-turn. I know Hydreigon, it's not going to be attack invested, but it should still do a little bit. So I
I
can see it
guess.
having some defense investment. Brock
Oh, and we're
competitive.
competitive.
Love to see that.
And we're competitive.
Competitive Empoleon is such a fun ability. So good for it. And we're just flip turning out. A Scald would have been really nice there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing. Let's talk about at the end of this match.
Val coming in.
Well, Thunderbolt.
T-Bolt.
Yeah, Thunderbolt taking 40 from a T-Bolt. That is
Spadef,
most
right?
definitely Spadef. Yeah.
Got T-Bolt again. And does Murphy Roost? Murphy Roost, yeah. I think I agree with that. And then you probably just Roost again. You want to keep the HP on Corv, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I know it's sort of risky for both of them to just keep clicking, right?
Yes, it is.
T-Bolting again. Murphy's going to get to full. Oh, just Iron Heads. All right. So
Mm.
Corv being at 50 is not the end of the world. That definitely puts it in range of some things because Talonflame can come in, threaten it out. Or we just have
Hmm.
Ogerpon.
Yeah. And
Swords Dance.
we start clicking
Uh-oh.
the buttons. Yeah.
Swords Dance very threatening. Yeah,
91.
that's got to be Fizdef, dude.
You think that's Fizdev?
Dude, Ivy Cudgel,
It took a
that's...
+2.
Yeah, +2 Ivy
I mean, I
Cudgel.
guess
That's
it took a
120 base
+2
power
cudgel. You're
stab.
not wrong. Yeah, but it's not super effective.
Yeah, but
And we're
like, come on.
trailblazing, so we're fast, and we're alluring voice, and we're confused.
Alluring Voice is a very
But
fun move just because of that.
yeah,
But
not
at
not
this,
hitting the confusion, but yeah.
yeah, at
And
the same
now
time, it is
Sneasler
dependent on the
comes in,
confusion.
and faster than +1, so Scarf Sneasler,
You gotta be Scarf Sneasler.
which is a very interesting bring.
I mean, I think
I guess you have
Scarf
to
Sneasler is a
outspeed
really
Iron
good
Valiant.
contingency because it beats Booster Val, it beats Scarf Hydreigon, it beats the +1 Ogre. Like, I think it's just a really solid bring.
Yeah, and we're taunting this,
We're
but
getting
we've
body
already
pressed,
+2.
and Corviknight's
And
basically dead
because
because
this,
it can't roost now.
yeah, and because it's, oh, well, he's going to, and then die.
Right. Ah well.
Because this
Goodbye,
is
Corv.
a Def Corviknight, not a Def Corviknight. It just dies to the body press here.
Dark Pulse. Uh-oh. That's Zoroark coming in
And that
clutch.
that crit mattered.
That should have been a little telegraphed. You could have figured out it was Zoroark there,
But
I think. You
I
know?
don't. The crit mattered.
The crit, maybe I mean, was it possibly Specs Zoro?
I don't think it's Specs Zoroark.
Just by the way it's stated on Hydreigon, I guess. Yeah, probably not.
Nah, I don't think it's
I
Specs
mean,
Zoroark.
there's a ton of
I
items that
mean,
can run. It could be black glasses. And Supersonic Sky Strike doing a hot 0 to Cole.
oof. Yeah, I mean, it
Holy
also,
moly.
Inferno Overdrive would have done a hot 0 as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
Empoleon
here we are
comes in,
again.
power gemming.
8.
Now what is this Empoleon revealed so far? Yeah, Toxic Flip turn Defog.
So
Sure.
now we finally get Toxic on
EP.
it. Eats it
If
as
if
well.
he had Scald, that could have been. You're playing with fire a little bit there, but no, we just have Protect as the fourth move. Not really sure why
Yeah.
you've got Protect, if I'm being honest. Like what are you trying to protect on, especially when your only damaging move is Flip Turn?
Yeah, that had me a little confused, but I didn't get uh, I was busy when the battle was
Mhm.
happening, so I didn't get a chance to look.
Well, you're talking about Colossal being a
Oh,
pain
when the
in.
prep was happening.
Oh, right. Talking about Colossal being a pain in the side here. It's gotten pretty good chip down, but it also got a lot of momentum back. And here, yeah, once
Uh,
Sneasler comes in, then it's just going to claim a kill every time, right? Because Talon absolutely gets
hmm
one shot, if not two shot by CC.
Yeah.
Now Hydreigon comes in, but it's scarfed, so don't know
Yeah.
what's going on there. Now
I think at that
Empoleon,
point we were
yeah,
resigned to our fate.
Choppleberry getting proc. That's very nice. And see, that's where
And if it was any other move, yeah, other than protect.
yeah, unfortunate. So
I
on the
mean,
turn
not that
that,
you would have 1v1'd the Feraligatr, but
well, there was a world where Hydreigon could have won there if he had Scald, because let's say Empoleon just stays in on the CC from Sneasler instead of the Talonflame sack, right? It gets down
Mhm.
to 5 or whatever. It just scalds the Sneasler. Then I guess Feraligatr has to come in, but then at that point, oh, I mean, at that point it gets a little complicated because there's a lot of things that Empoleon could do there, or that um, Nolan, no, not Nolan,
Eric.
Eric, thank you. Eric could have done there.
Eric can do you.
Yeah, so it would have been a fighting kind of endgame if he had if Empoleon had a
hmm
move. But I mean, still well played
hmm
from Murphy. He played twos out,
hmm
and certainly from his perspective, I guess you're not necessarily anticipating Chople and Empoleon, so just bringing in the Sneasler to CC was a perfectly reasonable play.
Oh yeah, no, I think Murphy played perfectly, like as you would expect, not
Yeah,
knowing what your opponent has.
yeah, exactly. So good games to him. So let's get over to the next match. we've got Spellcaster versus you, Thomas, and
Oh man, I did not prep very well for this battle, um, and it shows. I was away with family for Fourth of July weekend, which is
it
sounds like
was
an excuse,
it was
but
4th of July weekend, wasn't it?
it was. But
So let's get into it.
yeah.
Guess just rip the bandit off. Quillfish
Mm-hmm.
versus
Mm-hmm.
Claydol. All right,
Now
Quillfish, not
I
necessarily
hit
where I wanted
spikes.
to be. Yeah,
Nah,
spikes. Okay.
I hit spikes. In hindsight, I probably should have taunted turn one, but there's no way of knowing that, right?
Yeah, I mean, taunting the Rev Room just on its own was okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be critical here. That switch to Skarmory was insane. Because even if it, I mean, just hitting anything would have been.
Well, if it hit a poison move or a steel move, I either resist it or was,
I
you know,
guess you're hoping it was
immune.
gonna hit high horsepower against Quillfish
Or that,
or
yeah.
Temper Flare.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he just crits me, and that's kind of
And also, it was
this game
sturdy
just sort
Skarm. It
of,
wasn't. Ooh, Zen. Zen was a little weird because I feel
yeah.
like you just need Gunk. Yeah, I don't think you need the super effective move. Gunk would have just cleaned up Infernape.
Yeah, and then here I've already tilted. There's no sort of I was looking at this matchup on paper and just going, I lose the entire time. You can ask Mike.
Hmm. It's not
Um,
necessarily
being
the mentality you want to come into a match with.
I know, but I just felt like I had such a bad matchup going into this that there was basically nothing I could have done. And to top it off, I swapped Haze for Taunt last minute, which would have
Hmm.
been in hindsight
I
better,
mean,
but you
Crunch.
never know that.
Uh, I feel like Quillfish is one of those mons that you always got to run Haze on. Because it's bulky. With the Eviolite, it's going to be bulky enough to always live one of whatever.
Yeah. I mean, Taunt wouldn't have necessarily been bad if I had clicked it first instead of second, but yeah, at this point, I just
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, because I only had a poison move, so I couldn't even hit this thing.
yeah, like Crunch, Haze, Pain Split is a pretty standard Quillfish. But if you you know you try to pivot and then yeah, you're liable for stuff like this to happen. Nobody likes getting
Yeah,
swept turn one.
I had a poison move for Prim.
That makes
I mean,
sense.
I just my team just loses to offensive Zapdos, so I really wasn't sure what I was gonna do. But yeah, it's kind of all I got.
That's how the turntables sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It
All
certainly
right.
does. So that's the win for Team Rocket this week.
That is an explosive +6. And now we've got
Uh,
Lebo against Karm.
which was actually the first battle that happened out of the three. We went backwards.
It's first on the dock though. That's what we care about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this. So, Thundo,
Lebo.
pretty
Oh, yeah.
scary mon. You turning out, not respecting the grass knot whatsoever. Just
Not at all.
rocking up. Kind of a baller play, if I'm being honest.
A little bit.
Razor Shell misses.
Miss Razor Shell.
All right, that would have done like 15 to Shaman.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and here comes the Leech Seed. No Sap Sipper on Gudra. You're gonna pay the price.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he expected Shaman to come with Mega Delphox, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Donphan's in, taking some chip.
Donphan just doing Donphan things.
Yeah, I mean that Earthquake doing 27 is demoralizing, but at the same time, like, Donphan's the kind of mon you really want chip on, because that'll make it
need...
so much easier in the late game, mid to late game.
Yeah,
Delphox getting
going up. Yeah.
We're gonna see like maybe an encore or a sub from Delphox. What's gonna go on? Plot. We're just clicking Fire Blast. Ooh, this is...
Resisted, yeah. And it just got all that back, basically.
Levo's getting tossed by seeds, kinda.
Yeah.
Scald. Oh, fishes off the burn.
That burn is, I don't want to say huge, but it's certainly
I mean, that's the
doesn't
risk you run when you
doesn't
switch
help
your
him.
physical attacker into the threatened Scald. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong, yeah.
I know.
And this
I mean, it sucks
shaman
that it
is
happens,
just
but at the same time, like,
no, no, 100%.
that's what Scald is
This
for.
this shaman is
Aromatisse, gigantic HP stats, so this is going to heal a lot.
this shaman's certainly being a thorn in Lebo's side.
Encore. All right, I don't know what the slower Encore would have accomplished. And we're going to get a good spin. Carmen is just like really slapping Lebo around. It's like whatever Lebo is trying to get off. Oh my god, was that a mirror herb? So many people.
Mhm.
That's the second time somebody's tried to mirror herb the Blastoise Shell Smash.
Yes, it is. And again, just getting Rocky Helmet chipped for the Ceaseless. And he's just going for
Yeah.
the 2 layers, and he's going out on his own terms.
Yep, but yeah. So second spike does not go up because he died to Rocky Helmet damage.
Expecting the switch, I guess.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Shaman's done a
I
lot.
don't know. I don't know what switch he was expecting because
He was expecting Blastoise to come in. He's just like, oh, let me try to get a big hit off.
eh,
Dude, I think if Delphox hit a plot, like at any point when, like against Shaman, then it could have really just kept the
and
momentum in his favor. Yeah,
Scarf
Crook.
Moxie.
Oh boy. Blastoise gigantic. Now you can just spin for free and hazards are gone forever. Goodra comes in. I have the feeling that Blastoise doesn't really care. But now, like, Rhydon can come in. Necrozma could come in. Like, Carmen has plenty of good pivots here. Shuckaberry, 17.
But that Thunderbolt's really not doing a lot in return.
No, 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 no. What was the item on Goodra? Oh, Shuckaberry, yeah.
Shucker, yeah. Flash Cannon, okay. Encoring into Flash Cannon.
Yeah, and
You
Leaf's
could go
going to try to
back
get some momentum
into.
back. Probably go
You go
into...
into Goodra.
Who do you... Yeah, hang on. Who would you...
But he goes into Delphox.
That was a good read
We
by
know that
Carmine.
this is Scarf.
It's
Yeah.
clearly either Goodra or Delphox is coming in. Donphan's not coming in.
You're gonna double.
Blastoise here to stay. Aromatisse.
And Lebo doubles.
Yeah, but Blastoise is just getting chip healed. And oh no, it doesn't
And
even
we're in a
have...
crook.
Did it?
And he clicks
Oh, we don't see
Swish.
lefties, never mind.
I think that turn you want to hit a move, hit a damage move. I see what you're going for though.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I mean, it's great because you now have health back on Donphan, but if you had clicked Moonblast there, I think he just died.
I don't think Aromatisse Moonblast would have killed Crook, if I'm being honest. It would have done a lot, and it would have made it so that it can't switch into anything else for the rest of the game, which is very good. Like, that's the position you want to be in when you're behind, where he can't just get a free double and get one ahead. But I think everything Lebo's doing is a little too little too late.
And
Very
Carmine
aggressive switch.
No, Carmine did the thing. You don't click the same move twice.
Dude, and Blastoise lives again, and Donphan's gone.
Yeah. And it's just the game. At this point, yeah, you save
Crook
for
just...
differential.
Oh, T-bolting. Carmine
And we're
switching
just
Blastoise out to
earthquaking.
save plus. Very...
Yep, we're saving for differential here. Come on now.
Aromatisse. Sorry, Aromatisse. The Protect Chip Heal's not going to save ya.
Nope. No, it is not, sadly.
And gone. +1 Moxie and Goodra with the Shuckaberry procced earlier, especially at 40%. This is dead.
Yes, most definitely.
Super dominant performance from Carmine. He just kind of tossed him with Shaman in the early game and kept the foot on the gas.
Yeah, really not having a great answer for Shaman. You know, like you said, no Sap Sipper.
Yeah.
The Rocky helmet really putting a damper on all of Samurot's plans. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I think if he had maybe just plotted up with Delphox, he could have put the Shaman pressure to bed a little bit, because then we saw the Blastoise pivot in. You can threaten it with a Grass Knot, and I want to say a +2 Grass Knot for Delphox would kill Blastoise, but I don't know its weight off the top of my head. Maybe it's one of those deceptively lightweight Pokemon like Archaludon.
Can you Leech Seed a sub?
No, but if you sub with Leech Seed
So-
up, you're still taking the chip.
No, I understand that. But if he had, when Shaman came in, if he had a, oh, I shouldn't say. Oh, I guess.
Oh,
I guess if you go back a couple turns, yeah, no, Delphox switches into the Shaman's Leech Seed. You're right.
Yeah.
There was an earlier turn.
Yeah,
Where
early
Shaman
on,
was in. Delphox comes in, where he could have clicked sub.
right, and he
But
fire
he just clicks
blasted
the fire
Blastoise.
move.
He
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
blasted it into the Blastoise switch. So yeah, plot or sub I think could have gotten him something there. But yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough position.
Yeah.
But that's the win for Team Rocket.
Very big win. Like a +6, a +5. Very, very
Mhm.
good scoring this week.
All right, let's go into the next
Going
matchup.
to the next match, we got Nigeria against Nolan. That would be Skull against Galaxy? Or no, Magma. Magma
No,
against
no.
Galaxy.
Yes. Skull against Magma, my friend.
Yes.
Galactic just played.
It's
I
difficult
don't
without my
actually
cheat
know
sheet.
if I
don't
watched
remember
this
off
one.
the top of my head.
I don't know if I actually watched this one yet.
This happened
This,
late
I
last
think.
night.
Perhaps. Yes, that's why I didn't see it. All right, let's give it a go.
Yeah, so we got Mega Diancie, Latios, Celesteela, Rotom Heat, Gastrodon, I almost called it Gudra, and Delmise up against Keldeo, Landorus T, Axelgor, Aegislash, Electabuzz, and Gardevoir. So let's get into this. So we got Gastrodon, we got Axelgor. You got to be aware of weird coverage moves. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and just getting blown up.
Yeah, and then Final Gambit, boom.
Whoa. Yeah, that's actually why I wanted this Pokemon, was because of Final Gambit.
Yeah, I mean, Excelgor
Wow.
is probably just like max HP, max special attack, modest, right?
Probably.
Well, although Celesteela,
Shadow
I
Ball,
think, has
Rim's
61
kill.
HP, I want to say. I think it doesn't have a very high HP stat. Anyway.
No, I don't think it's that big.
Got sub
Okay, all right,
Diancie.
we're subbing
Okay.
up.
But yeah, off to a very,
Okay.
very strong start for Nolan here.
For Nolan, yes, but we're trying. Oh, and we tossed it. We
Science
tossed the substitute right out of there.
Ooh, Rotom. Volt Switch, very strong switch there. Honestly, I would have brought in Lando and just hit rocks, if I'm being honest. Oh,
yeah.
Aegis Slash is...
Or what
is
about
gone.
Keldeo? You know?
Yeah, Keldeo would have also been good. You just slam a move and figure out what he's up to. Or even just flip
Alright, we're
turn
doing
out,
a
'cause
little
it
of a
gets that
switch
move now.
game.
Mega Gardevoir.
Mega Guard.
Hang on.
Hyper Voice,
Hyper Voice doing
51.
a lot.
That's a roll, but we don't want to stay in.
Yeah, I agree not tempting fate with the roll. Because we've all been in that situation where we do... the first one does 51, the 2nd one does 48. That always feels bad.
Alright, Delmise claiming a kill. Didn't even know it gets Earthquake. Bringing it back a little bit here. But here's Lando.
Gravity
clicking
Lando.
Gravity.
He just wants to slam
That's
EQ.
for Latios. Yeah,
That's
he just
fun.
wants to be able to click the button into Latios.
Unfortunately, that shows that he's not Scarf, so
And-
he's not faster than Diancie or
And
Latios.
Rotom.
Luster Purge, gone.
Luster Purge. Interesting click. If your choice...
He could be choice
Like,
spec.
it seems like you are.
Choice Specs Latios, super strong. Could be Scarfed even.
No, no, no. I'm just saying interesting because now you got to play the Switch game a whole bunch because
I see, I see.
you can't Luster Purge the Scarnivore.
That Hyper Voice doing 38 actually to Rotom's Assault. Kind of a lot, if I'm being honest, because that's a resist. I know it's got
that
Pixelate,
Overheat 42 is good. Diamond Storm cleans the kill.
Diamond Storm. Then Keldeo comes in. Moonblast.
Moonblast doesn't kill.
Kind of shocking. Trailblaze. Uh-oh. This could
I
be
have
bad.
questions.
Oh, but CC... I don't know.
I don't even think the water move would have killed.
So what CC did 23, so then the water move probably would have done around 40 flat. So yeah, I don't think it was killing.
I think the +2 defense
Also
sealed the fate.
Really, physical Keldeo? I don't know about that. I know it's to get over Gastrodon. I know. But come on. Come on.
I got really upset about that. You're feeling some type of way about that, Drac. Do you want to explain?
I'm feeling it's a little too cheeky. And I know Bick is on his team, so this is feeling like Bick passed him was like, "Hey, physical Keldeo."
You think you're trying to cook a little too much?
I think Bick cooked a little too much. If that's even what happened. Either Nolan or Bick cooked too much.
Man. Well, very strong start from Nolan, at least. Aselgor doing the good Aselgor things.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to carry that much. I think losing that Aegis Slash was a really big deal until Rotom. I know in the Discord he said it was weakness policy and he had a good chunk of investment and he was just hoping to go off at that point. But I think you could have just...
I don't think you risk it. I think you go into Gardevoir.
It seems a little unnecessary to risk.
He
doesn't
like
exactly
a really good
have
Gardevoir
a
angle.
switch in. So there's that too.
No, not really.
Because it would be perfectly reasonable to just like Volt Switch out on the Aegis Slash anyway.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think the answer was Electabuzz, but
yeah.
Well, it was Gravity Landorus, actually. Wait a minute, he had an answer.
Well, the answer is, I guess the answer comes after the overheat because you don't want to switch Lando into the overheat because since obviously that's an offensive Lando, it's probably taken like 75, from an overheat.
You're right.
Anyway, good job to Nigeria. Really clawing it back after that disastrous beginning.
Well on him.
All right, up next we got Bick versus M1. So we have Roserade, Buffalont, Tapu Koko, Roaring Moon, Crabominable, and Cresselia against Mega Manectric, Ogerpon Wellspring, Arcanine, Tinglu, and G-Weezing and Meloetta. Let's get into this. Starting off, Roaring Moon against Manectric. Hang on a second. I think you just switch sides to the sprites reload or something because that's... Let's see. No, still broken sprite. Oh well. All right.
It was just it's just some of them.
Mega T-Wave in turn 1.
Oh.
Pretty nice to have Roaring Moon T-Wave like that. And then T-Wave's kind of safe because of the Intim. Koko comes in. Not really any Volt switch or Lightning switch in, Electric move switch in.
Yep. Nature's Madness.
That's a really good tech for Tinglu coming in. I like that. So people forget that Koko
turn for 5.
Yeah, people think like Koko, you're cooking D-Gleam, but no, Nature's Madness is still really good. Toxic.
Good Toxic here.
Yeah, love to see Crest Toxic. Meloetta. And Calm Mind. Don't like to see that.
No. This gets a little scary.
Yeah, Shadow Ball.
Shadow Ball's
I could have told you that was doing 0.
Yeah.
Lunar Blessing, the move everybody forgets about.
Clear status. Yeah, that's absolutely busted. And this is where this starts to kind of just get rather out of hand.
Well, it sort of starts to get out of hand, but M1, I think he panicked and just assumed that he had lost because he just drops a fuck in the chat on turn 7. I think he just sort of assumed he lost. But like, hey, look at that. Tinglu took 30. It could runate. It can whirlwind you out. It's not over. Although I don't think this
Yeah.
Tinglu actually has whirlwind, unfortunately.
No, I don't think so.
I
Otherwise, you would have
mean,
licked it already, right?
yeah. Come on, into Roaring Moon, you gotta have whirlwind. We're switching out.
But he swaps out. And
Arcanine,
I'm not
Lunar
really
Blessing.
sure. I'm not really sure why we swapped into Arcanine here.
M1 just doesn't know what to do. He's panicking.
We're
Gets the
like
crunch
for
drop. Very
crunch.
good. Lunar Blessing again. Now at this point, you got the defense drop. That's really, really lucky, and that's how you're gonna get out of this situation. But you also gotta recognize like what moves do more, because Arcanine just
Flare
clicked
Blitz
Flare
probably
Blitz
would have.
there. Yeah. So
Or here even.
yeah. Flare Blitzing here would have been great, but no, just no.
Getting hit by the roll.
Yeah. Just you gotta know which moves do more, man. That's all I gotta say. And then actually, I was wondering why Meloetta came in instead of Ogerpon Wellspring, because I figure Wellspring just comes in, hits a
It
cudgel.
clicks Trailblaze.
Yeah, even Trailblaze would have been fantastic there.
Yeah. And you're off to the races
Yeah.
a little bit.
Though M1 just blows the Z move and gets a fantastic switch from Bick, which I was kind of surprised by. Which I get it. He had only shown M1 had only shown Shadow Ball, so he's gonna save the Crest for the sack later, and then
Yeah.
Moon comes in. And Crest being the sack later actually turns out to be relevant. So Bufflaunt comes in. Z move.
Now this thing
Hey,
clicks Breakneck
everybody's breaking their neck blitzing.
Blitz.
Ogerpon comes in. It can be. It's not. It doesn't get Sapsap break. It's something else, right? It's it's just Sapsap. All right. Okay. I have. So remember when I
Yeah.
was saying that I feel like M1 sort of just assumed he had lost and sort of gave up. You
Yeah.
can just click Cudgel here. Rosary
Yeah,
does not really
you
switch into
cudgeled twice.
Cudgel
No,
twice.
you cudgel twice because
You absolutely cudgel.
yeah, because
twice.
you can't knock this guy off. And what are you trying to knock off otherwise? The Crabominable or the Coco? Like those items don't really matter at this point.
Yeah, I mean the Coco would matter if it's specs, which it's not because we saw it change moves. But like, yeah, just Cudgel. There's no switch-ins, and on top of that, even if Coco had come in on Ogerpon to eat the Cudgel, it's not really even threatening a lightning move, an electric move, because Ogerpon is just neutral.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could get chipped, but you're also getting a lot back, and also Ogerpon's just faster than everything left, so it can always come into revenge. Yeah, Cudgel twice definitely should have been the play.
And oh, and at
Magstripe
least we're
comes in.
faster here. And we've lowered the attack by 1.
Yeah.
And now here you just Thunderbolt, right?
I would have Volt switched, because, though, I don't know. Okay. Got rid of Coco. That's good. We've shown Overheat. But Bick is up in the sack war, so how is that going to
not great.
shape up?
So we Volt switch now.
Meloetta
Yeah,
coming in.
gotta
That's
go
very
Meloetta.
good. Energy Ball going to do nothing because Meloetta's Spadef. Also,
And you can
Psyshock,
spam
very
psychic
good.
moves here.
Yeah, Psyshock was a really good tech into Roserade. Because Roserade's got big special defense. It is
Hyper Voice not clicking the same move twice, expecting a potential switch. Although nothing really switches in at this point.
Nothing really switched into Psyshock. Crest was... If it didn't kill Crest, it was getting 2-tapped. Caramello coming in. Gets Mach Punch. Gotta remember that. Now, Tinglu...
That was a lot, though. That was a lot of damage.
Nectric here.
Now, I guess Mach Punch doesn't kill. Also, yeah, you just Thunderbolt there.
He really needed to either Thunderbolt or Volt.
Volt switch. Yeah, but I think you just Thunderbolt.
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
Because you don't want to lower your special attack.
Well, the reason... Okay, I guess if you Volt Switch into Tinglu, then Crest can come in and get the faster Lunar Blessing, and then you're in a really painful position. So yeah, T-Bolt is the
Yeah,
right play. You're right.
but at
T-Bolt's the
that
right
point,
play because that keeps Manectric
yeah,
in, and that stops Crest from coming in.
yeah, yeah. Even if I would assume you have Earthquake on Tinglu.
I
Uh
mean, it's not hitting Crest.
oh, that's right. Oh fuck. Never mind.
Maybe you have Throat Chop
Throat Chop.
just to hit Crest. But then again, Crest being faster. Right. Sax Ting Lu, I think that's correct. Yeah, because then you get the Intim cycle. And here, this is just a raw 50-50, right? Because obviously, Crabominable doesn't want the overheat. I'm sure Bick will pipe up and say that he had enough EVs to live the overheat, but I'm not. I'm going to ignore that for now. Manectric is threatening the overheat, right? So if you're expecting the overheat, then you swap into Crest, make it take the -2. Crabominal comes in and wins, right? So
But you just have to
if you
click
know,
Thunderbolt.
yeah, that's what I was getting to. If you
Hmm.
know it's that 50-50, you can predict that with T-Bolt. However, everyone just clicks T-Wave, which is a mysterious move. That was the I hate to say it, but that's the I'm never gonna win. I have no shot at winning this move. Like
Yeah.
you gotta try, man. You potentially had it in the bag like 2 times in that end game because you double cudgel the Buffalo, right? And then he's no longer up in the sack war, so you can sort of maneuver around and change the state of the end game. Not that it would have. That's just to say it wouldn't have gone into the same pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, GG to Bick. Both Buffalo and
Mm-hmm.
Crab claimed a bunch of kills.
And that's the win for Skull.
No,
Right?
Nolan lost. No, so it's 1-1 right now. You have to go into
Oh,
Mario
that's right.
against
I'm
Mike.
sorry. I had Nigea's team and Nolan's team swapped in my brain. You're right. It's 1-1. Down
is
to
1-1.
the cousins battle. I witnessed this happen live
I was also
at Mike's
watching this
apartment.
happen. Not
No,
live with you, but
Mike,
you know.
Mario stepped outside, and Mike and Mario did this
Smoked a
at
cig and
Mike's
played on
apartment.
his phone.
I believe it was a vape, but yes,
You're right. Yeah, of course.
he's quit cigs. But yes,
Miltank, getting Draco dropped turn 1.
yeah,
Spadef Miltank
huge
actually.
damage.
Yeah.
Huge
Fortunately, it can
damage.
just heal this off.
Milk drink up. Yeah.
Getting the flame. Oh, I was spoiled. Getting the flame ward proc on Jolteon.
We are quick feeting it. Alluring voice crit.
Yeah, I mean I was actually surprised Mario could have just vaulted out there, I think, and gotten some momentum back. But anyway, because you got the free proc on the burn, right? That's exactly what you were going for.
Yeah.
But now Gleam.
And we've paralyzed the Meganium, even though paralysis is much less impactful.
Yep, Alluring Voice, Weather Ball.
Or Weather Ball to predict a switch. Although I don't know what switch he was predicting, because
He didn't want. I know what's going on in Mike's brain. He was thinking that like, wait, he knows that I might have Earth Power and might click it, so I should go into Togekiss as a middle ground. That's what he was thinking. Slowbro Ice Beam doing nada. Whirlpool.
we're getting really cute right now. And Focus
we're
Blast
getting
just kills.
Focus blasted. Slowbro's kind of slapping.
A menace.
Yeah, it's kind of slapping Mike around.
Our Chaladon coming in.
Shell
sidearm.
Very cute.
That's a great call out. Great call out by Mike. But
Stealth
after
Rock
revealing Focus Miss,
Yeah.
Focus Miss not living up to its name.
Frankly, I like Mike getting up rocks. That gets some momentum or that sort of puts a sort of safety valve on everybody just pivoting around him. But then Ice Beam happens.
Yeah, and now I got questions.
Sometimes you got to
This
recognize
Wild Bolt is not killing.
when you need to sack him on. All right. Because realistically, Arch isn't living too much from anything else. Floatzel coming
No,
in.
Slowbro cannot stay here. Yeah. Into Big Pert.
Yeah, Mike wisely just flip turns out. Big rain
And we're out.
damage.
Or Rocky Helmet, you mean. And we're into Mr. Steak.
Yup. And
Ice
Mario just
Beam,
not
super
respecting the
effective.
solar beam whatsoever.
And he gets bailed out.
Yeah, that. Come on, man.
He gets
Of
bailed out.
course. Though, fortunately, we're gonna see
And we
big,
synthesis with Mega Soul here.
big synth. Arch coming in, but it's gonna be too little, too late. Yeah, Ice Beam.
Very middle ground
Okay.
Ice Beam play
Now-
coming out from Mario.
Okay, I have questions. Why Iron
Master's
Head?
crazy.
I think Mike gets in his own head whenever he looks at the moves at the bottom of his screen. Because I saw Mike's Pokepace because he was posting in the commission chat. He had Earthquake on Archaladon, but he looked at the bottom of his screen and said, "Oh well, Mario's gonna know that I have Earthquake, so I'm gonna click Togekiss coming in trying to be a badass and predict." You don't need to do that, man. You don't need to do that all the time.
He just dies.
Yeah, and he just dies for his trouble. Though
And
all
we're
that being
switching
said,
out.
it's not 100% over because Floatzel is still
No, definitely not.
very, very threatening.
Mm-hmm. Even though Big Pert is there.
But I mean, Cloud9 Drampa is going to be the switch in. T-Wave, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Crush Claw,
Crush Claw.
fishing
Looking
for
for
defense,
drops. Good power.
Earth Power getting clicked.
Crush Claw. No defense
No.
drop.
D-Gleam getting clicked.
D-Gleam.
So we've seen all 4 moves on Meganium. Weather Ball is going to be the one doing the most damage to type Null here. It finally gets a defense drop.
Defense drop.
Synth,
Synth.
big ol' synth. So if he was just
I have questions.
what's up?
And we're a developer. Because you didn't bring a grass move into Big Pert?
I mean, you don't
Guess-
you don't necessarily need it because Pert is pretty susceptible to chip. That's its biggest weakness. So if you just get it into a spot where it can't switch into Meganium and take 2, then you're pretty happy.
True. Good call out on the T-Wave again.
Yeah. Also, you turning out.
And we're U-turn.
What is he clicking? He's clicking D-Gleam.
Of course.
Could have been clicking Weather Ball that whole time. Earth Power.
Clicks Earth Power.
Dude, Weather Ball into Earth Power would have killed.
not
Also,
wrong.
extremely funny that Slowbro is still slower than Meganium Paralyzed.
It's slow, man. It's in its name.
Yep. Floatzel's going to Wave Crash, and you're going to have the maximum number of rain turns with Pelipper coming up. I think makes sense. Just Wave Crashing into it. I agree with that. Taking Rocky Helmet for his troubles.
And recoil.
Yeah. Pelipper. I think
Pelipper.
the game sort of is playing itself at this point, and it's just going to be down to whether or not Banded Floatzel can clean up Cloud9 doing some work. But I mean, this is why you have Ice Spinner, because he's got the flyer, he's got whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Type Null coming in. So it's just down to can Floatzel kill Togekiss
From full.
from
not
full
from
and
full.
or rocks, depending on the item.
Oh, and it takes rocks. But it lives on
Yeah, it lives.
6%.
So that's literally just full HP Togekiss.
Wow.
Full HP Togekiss without boots is a little weird. But Mario gets
That's
away with
crazy.
it.
That's wild. Down to the wire, dude.
That
This was a nail
down to the
biter.
wire. But yeah, that early game was very, very dominant from Mario. I think the only thing he should have maybe thought about saving Jolteon, because just having the quick feet already procced in full HP, kind of nice. But yeah, either way, well played.
Definitely playing to his outs. Mario, I mean. Also Mike, but You know,
Yeah, I think
he,
once he was put in the position after like both he had lost both Arch and Thundo to Globro, I think Mike basically played the end game correct. He did what he needed to
mhm.
do.
Oh yeah,
Minor adjustment, maybe could have weatherballed the type null so that you didn't have the Slowbro Galler free switch, but it didn't really impact the end at all. So
I don't
either
know.
way, it
I
was a
feel like it might have.
pretty good game.
There might have been an extra Pokemon lying around to potentially
Yeah,
switch into this Togekiss. So
very true.
I feel
Ah,
like
well.
it might have made the world of difference. But good victory going over Team Skull.
Yep, Team Skull getting that 2-1 victory. Now, we got my team, Team Galactic, up against Team Aqua. First up, we got
This
Swampello
battle was
going against Viv.
crazy.
Oh, hell
This
yeah.
battle was absolutely bonkers.
This match was
I have so many
great.
questions, and by so many, I mean I have very specific several questions.
All right, you can ask the
Um,
question. Is it an after the game question or is it a now question?
it's an after the game question.
Okay. So we got Lantern,
Hit
Araquanid,
play.
Big Reggie Drago, Moltres, Grafaiai, and Cobalion. Uh, the total points of the team on the field right now probably about 30, or the average, I should say.
Jesus.
Making a joke. So we got from Viv's side, Iron Moth, Raikou, Alomomola, Flygon, Fortress, and Paldean Tauros.
Outside of Iron Moth, this is like a UU
This
ladder
is
match. You know what I mean?
this is like PU, but Moltres was
And
thrown in there for some reason.
or yeah, PU or
PU, but they each
MU.
got a high
Like,
tier. Although I
yeah.
guess Viv has 2 high tiers. Let's get into this. Araquanid, Flygon, Rock Slide doing a hot nothing to Araquanid. Scald.
I mean, that's not terrible, but getting
It's
burned.
getting burned sucks. Yeah.
I'm about nothing.
Fortress, Sticky Web.
What
What's
webs?
Fortress gonna do? Magikarp predicting some
Magikarp.
hazards, but just spin.
Trying to get funky with it. Volt switch.
No, probably a Mola for the Scald. Nope, Flygon. Okay.
That's interesting because personally, I might have just clicked webs again there.
Draco not killing.
What is
Famously,
happening?
famously
Mixed
very good
Flygon.
special butt on Araquanid.
Yes. Mixed Flygon is actually wild.
Fortress. Scald. Another burn with the luckiest man in the world.
40%. 40% is a good amount on Fortress.
Grafai coming in.
Hamburger Fi.
All right.
Rapid Spin.
Getting those webs away. Popping the air balloon. Now, most people think Grafai, is a prankster kind of mon, but it also has a different ability called Unburden. And
Oh my
since
god.
it lost the balloon, it's kind of starting to zoom. Volt Switch doing 18 to Grafai. Famously defensive Grafai, the Pokemon.
Yeah, why did that only do 18? What just happened?
Because Fortress has no special attack. I think Fortress special attack is 40, and that's a non-stab 70
Sure.
base power move. That's correct.
That Mudshot just did a bajillion.
Yeah, that Mudshot did a bajillion.
Sludge
I'm a
Wave
little
just
confused
O-code.
why he didn't just go Mola first. I'm also a little shocked to see that it's not like a Spadef Mola, because if it wasn't Spadef or like a Spadef AV Mola, what is your answer to Reggie Drago? Because it really looks like it just clicks Scarf Dragon Energy and 6-0s you. But that's neither here nor there because we're in the Grafia show right now.
Yeah.
Boom. Everything's just getting wasted.
I had my mouth on my jaw was on the floor when I saw this.
Ooh, Sludge Wave, very good move. You don't want to get that 95% miss with Mudshot. Terra Blast. Weirdly, Grafai's best normal stab option, Terra Blast.
Hilarious.
Mud Shot, Terra Blast does more, by the way.
It's steel type?
Yeah, Terra Blast still does more. Mud Shot is base 55 power. And Terra Blast. And it's done. There's a
this was
6-0 dunk.
by special Grafai, not on my 2026 calendar.
Plot up, it's just that simple.
It's just that simple. And it lost the balloon, so it was unburdened. Wow.
I mean, Fortress was just set up fire. That's exactly what Swamp wanted, right? Viv just thinking he's safe against Grafai with Fortress. Then it just plots up twice, and now this happens. I was hyped when I saw that. That's my teammate.
That's insane.
We were popping off in the group chat.
Oh, I'm sure.
Fist bump and everything.
Yeah, man. That was a crazy victory.
On to the next battle. It is myself against Rob. So I have Eternal Floette, Volcanion, Terrapagos, Bisharp, Ariados, and Mega Hlucha up against Mega Frostlass, Druddigon, King Gambit, Golbat, Suicune, and Mamoswine. And let me tell you, when I was prepping for this, I was trying to figure out how do I not get just completely stomped by Mamoswine, because my two other tanks I have on my draft are Gliscor and Sinistcha. And I also have Hlucha.
Yeah.
And
dude, sometimes you look at the matchup and one Pokemon in your opponent's team solves your entire team.
Yeah,
dude,
I
have
that was
Infernape,
Mamoswine.
Tapu Fini. Dude, like I just got packed up by Zapdos. Like, oh my god. I didn't even see it. Skarmory, like my whole squad. Anyway,
let's get into this.
I understand.
Match.
I understand the feeling. The
so,
concern.
I let off with Floette up against Golbat. I was sort of hoping to see like a Druddigon.
Jiraigumo is a great name.
Oh, thank you. You got Yu-Gi-Oh card names.
Yes, I did.
I was very proud of that. Mario also complimented my names. He gave me a fist bump, a virtual fist bump.
Jinzo, yep. Click on Brave Bird again.
Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to talk about my strat in the midst of these very generous compliments. So I wanted up Webs ASAP because if it was a Scarf Mamo, that would really pump the brakes a little bit, and if it was regular item, then everything's faster, and I'm feeling a lot better. So that was why I was getting Webs up so early.
Of course.
Swords Dancing. Tailwind
dancing.
Over. And I click Ironhead, and I go for a kind of unnecessary play here. I'll tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking that he might just sack Golbat to get a Super Fang off on the Eviolite Bisharp, and that would be good damage. So that's kind of why I clicked Sucker Punch there, because obviously he's faster in Tailwind, but Rob respects the Sucker Punch and just switches out, and no good spot for me. Stealth Rock going up.
Gets his rocks up, which is good. Little knock.
Yeah, I do have Boots Volcanions, so the rocks were not that impactful for me. I got a pretty good roll on this Roar, but that's just the risk we run when Roar comes out. I think he was thinking that I'm going to save Ariados for the sack and bring in somebody like Bisharp. Golbat comes in, and I got off the Calm Mind, and Tailwind's petered out, so freest Moonblast in the world. Very happy to see that. Suicune comes in, and you might have been thinking I ran Z Volcanion the past 2 weeks, but no, this week it's Z Floette. The Queen of Autumn Leaves, just twinkle tackling up.
I'm not familiar with that Yu-Gi-Oh card.
That was a Joe suggestion because I was labbing the Yu-Gi-Oh names with him. The Queen of Autumn Leaves for Floette.
I have to look up what that Yu-Gi-Oh card is. I don't remember.
I don't think it's very good. But anyway.
That doesn't matter. And we're back into Dread again.
Get Drud again. He switches
Brick
out
break.
King Gambit, respecting that I might have low kick or brick break. Again, good call out by him. Glare.
Glare.
Not concerned about Glare. It's a little thankful, honestly.
Earthquake claiming a kill.
Yep, that's Ariados down. But fortunately, Ariados has done its job, and I would manage to keep webs up on the field with Golbat and Suicune around. Because Suicune does get T-Fog, right?
Suicune? I don't believe Suicune gets T-Fog.
Oh, no, it gets Tailwind. That's the funny move
Yes.
it gets. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah, I made a little bit of an ambitious play here, right? So I didn't really need Floette at this point. Like, Druddigan's chipped enough. Mamo, I kind of have a check on Mamo because I can always either bring in Halucha or Bisharp. You know what I mean? I did not need to make this play. This was like I'm gonna be ambitious and try to save plus play because I know I'm in a really good position. I definitely did not need to bring in Volcanion, predicting Iron Head. I could have just let Floette go, and I got punished for it.
I know this card. Sorry, I was
Anyway,
curious, so
you're
I
looking
looked
up
it
Queen
up.
of Autumn Leaves. Jinzo
Yes.
coming in, Swords Dance. Also, big butt on Eviolite Bisharp, living that EQ.
Yes. Yeah, man.
We got
And
Catapult
the Terrapin
Turtle.
goes. Catapult Turtle. Classique.
One of-
classique.
One of Yugi's staple cards.
Yeah.
Got Calm Mind. And we got Aurora Veil.
Avil. Although,
Now, yeah, Calm Mind again.
you're a little scary.
Yeah,
Getting a little scary.
The Wisp, I don't know. Why didn't you just click Blizzard? Like, I know
I
you're...
got questions as well.
I know you're scared of what's going to happen. There you go. There's the Blizzard.
Well, I think he maybe wanted to break your shell, perhaps.
Yeah, I
don't
know, but like, if you miss, you're in a really, really bad spot. And also, Blizzard just would have done more over the course of the couple turns.
Yeah, I guess.
King Gambit's here, and Aurora Veil last turn. Flamethrower does enough.
Does enough.
Also,
Thankfully, no burn.
That's a pretty bulky King Gambit.
I was holding my breath for a burn there.
That would have been... I mean, it wouldn't have affected the outcome of the game, but that would have been
No.
something. And CC.
I was concerned you were gonna click bulk up there.
You know what? I was thinking about clicking Encore and just... and just...
That's
Doing
rude.
some
I was
stuff.
expecting you to click CC.
Dude,
Or,
Encoring
to
Sucker
click
Punch is
bulk
like
up.
the classic thing.
That's
Because
true.
it
but
works whether or not they click Sucker Punch or another move. And you can just wait out all 8 Sucker Punches.
This is true. But you get your +3 anyway.
Yeah, I get the +3 anyway.
And that is the win for your division this week.
That is the win from my division. Yeah.
Your team, I should say, not division.
Same thing. We all know what you're talking about. I was pretty happy
Every
with...
week is the conference cup.
I was pretty happy with my prep working out there. Webs really saved my butt because it was abandoned Mamoswine, so Halucha could always come in to revenge. But then you don't want that chip, and I'm happy the prep worked, and I was able to keep up the pressure to stop Mamo from just coming in and constantly claiming a revenge kill, which is kind of what I was desperately trying to avoid. So pretty happy with how this worked out. Now, the last match of my division. We got Jack up against Argonaut. So we got Mega Excadrill, Sandy Shocks, Latias, Buzzwole, Low Kicks, Regice up against Xatu, Garchomp, Mega Pinsir, Ferrothorn, Clefable, and Nihilego. Talking for too long, my brain's stopped working. Let's get into this.
Your brain's not braining anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Low Kicks leads off. Ferrothorn leads off.
Track man. Ah. Savage spin out doing 42 to the Ferrothorn.
That is
Non-contact.
that is the most physical Ferrothorn I've ever seen.
Yeah. But he clicked U-turn here.
I agree with that.
And if I remember correctly, this guy clicks Curse. And now I have so many questions.
Dude, Curse Gyro Ball? Are you not scared of Curse Gyro Ball?
That's terrifying.
Lottie coming in to threaten the Flamethrower or Mystical Fire. We see Mystical Fire being clicked because, of course, you're going to bring that move into Ferrothorn. Mexcadrill coming in. Garchomp. Pretty good double from Argonaut. We have Sword
And we're
Stance.
dancing. And we're
Aerial Ace!
The tech! The tech!
See this when we were prepping.
Double bug is pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty good. But actually, when we were prepping for Garchomp, we were like, he's probably just going to be like Sword Scale with teching Fire Blast for Buzzwole. We didn't think about Aerial Ace. So there was a good amount of Spidef on this Buzzwole, to tank a Fire Blast, non-step Fire Blast from Garchomp. But no, he just has Aerial Ace. Though I think Fire Blast would have done enough Fire Blast would have done enough to Buzzwole that it would have traded into the Rough Skin, so it's neither here nor there. Now Jack's guy Regice is in here. Just here to click
Focus
buttons
Blast
and have
is just
fun.
hitting for everybody this week.
Yeah, Focus Blast, the most consistent move ever.
Question mark? We should Rage Bait and put that as the title. Or Clickbait and put that as the title.
Andy Shocks.
Classic names.
Ice Beam from Clefable. With that coverage move that basically confirms that it's a Life Orb. Oh! Freeze.
And the freeze!
Basically confirms that it's a Life Orb Magic Guard Clefable rather than a... And then an instant on freeze. Yeah. Ice Beam.
But the fact that it only did 30 through... Or 35 through Light Screen is huge. Leech Life. Bringing back a lot of HP here.
Ooh, Clefable.
Upper Moon Lane.
And knocking off. Yeah, that's the Life Orb. A little telegraphed with the teching Ice Beam. Not that that's bad by any means. Just commentating.
Let me if you turned out.
So yeah, there's a lot of bulk to try to get through on Argonaut's side. We've got Clefable clicking Moonlight. We've got Ferrothorn clicking Leech Seed. Xatu pretty decently big too. EQ not happening.
Great Earthquake. Or a Great Earthquake Switch, I should say.
Hey, that's my teammate you're talking about.
Hey, whatever. Heat Wave? Okay.
Regice coming in.
Click it again.
Defog.
But we're defogging.
Ooh. Unfortunately, that does not stop the rock from being clear like it would protect. Dude, 200 Spidef?
That'd be crazy.
200 Spidef, that's my goat Regice. Taking 22 from that Heat Wave.
That's my goat. Crit.
That's Joe's goat, I'm sorry.
I mean, the fact that
steal
you've
his defogged.
You should steal his valor. The fact that you've defogged away the rocks. Xatu's kind of done his job already. And we're here for the Moxie boost, which is kind of huge.
Kind of terrifying, yeah. Got low kicks coming in, but I mean, even the Tinted Lens First Impression, not going to kill, because I believe Pinsir has 115 Fizz Def. So decently
Not
big.
small. And that quick attack, doing 80, yeah. Special, or super effective, I should say.
Airly quick attack.
La-ti-da-ti-da. Miss ball, boom. Crit did not matter.
That chip on Lottie is actually pretty decent.
Huge.
That'll get it in range of Nihilego or Clefable.
We're doubling.
Most likely. Missed ball. Dropping that special attack.
I don't know what the double was for. Were you trying to bait somebody else?
I think he was just thinking Clefable, or thinking Shocks or Drill was coming in, probably. But yeah, Jack is just clicking moves. He's trying to sack Lottie right here.
And, that's interesting, because I probably would have hit Moonlight there if I'm what's his name?
If you were Argonaut, it was, that was kind of a tough turn, because if Jack were to predict the Moonlight and go Excadrill, this is from Argonaut's perspective, then
Hmm.
that's a really bad position because then you just get
Yeah,
sort
I
of
guess.
stanced on.
True. True. True.
So it's a lot of 50-50s in this sort of endgame. Lottie, of course, just going to
Mhm.
click Miss Ball, get Nihilego
Big
out of
Spadaf.
here. And that,
Big Spadaf.
that Miss Ball proc is actually huge.
It procs every time. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
50.
It's a
No,
100%
no.
chance.
No, it's 50.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
super confident that's 50. And we got Broken Sprite Excadrill,
Grass Knot, Earthquake, dead.
Earthquake, and
And I think we're
Garchomp's
just faster
big.
than Chomp here, right?
Yeah, because offensive Chomp, I don't think it's leaving a 165 attack Earthquake, stab Earthquake. Yeah, so
And that's the game.
kind of dicey in the early game. Losing Buzzwole that early was pretty big, though. Looking at the team, I think it only beat Ferrothorn. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it turned out to not
Yeah.
be that bad. But yeah, Jack kept it together, brought it back. Just a single Swords Dance on Exco was all we needed.
Big attack. Big attack. So
And big Fizdef
it'd be
too.
like that. That too, yes.
All right, so that does it for our games.
Week 3.
Week 3. Let's go over to the standings. So we got Team Rocket 3-0 with 7 battle wins, 32 in the plus. Team Magma 0-2, only 2 battles to their name so far, with a +4. Team Aqua 0-3, only 1 battle. They're gonna really need to get it together. Team Galactic 1-1.
We are
4
1 and
battle
2.
wins.
Or we
1
should
and
be
2?
1 and 2.
Yes, you
Yes.
should be 1 and 2. All right, 1 and 2. It's not. It's updating on the dock, but it's not updating on OBS. Sorry, because I'm using a
Okay.
screenshot.
That's okay.
My team, Team Plasma, 3-0 with 8 wins. Big +29. Team Flare, they had the week off this week. 0-2 with 1 win. Hopefully they can bring it back this week. Team Skull 2-0 with 4 wins and +11.
Yeah.
And let's look at the matchups we have coming up next week. So we have Team Rocket against Team Plasma, Team Magma against Team Flare, and Aqua against Skull. And you've got the week off, Thomas. Team Galactic.
Have the week off. We have the week off to really recoup and try to figure out the plan of attack for the next coming week so that we can finish this season out strong.
That's right. You've got
Um,
2 weeks to prepare.
Yep. You and Team Rocket will be fighting off to see who's truly in first place. The 3-0s.
Absolutely, the 2 3-0s are playing this week. A lot
So-
on the line.
A lot on the line.
And
Drac.
on the other
With
side,
all of this on the line.
oh, what? Well, you're gonna bombard me with a question?
Why? Did you have something else to say?
I'll let you say your question, Thomas.
I think with all of this on the line, is this the most important week of the season?
Oh, you're gosh dang right. It's the most important week of the season. So not only are we deciding who's going to be the clear first, the 2 teams that are 0-2, Flare against Magma, they're also going up against each other. So we're getting rid of one of them, and one of them's still going to be winless. What do you think about that?
Oh man. The winless and the lossless will be fighting it out
That's right.
to see who will win and who
also,
will lose.
Team Aqua is getting their shot to potentially get a 1 in the win column.
Ooh. I'm telling you, it's the most important week of the season. That's why I
It's
asked.
the most important week of the
Yeah.
season by far. It was never in any doubt.
By far.
There was no doubt whatsoever.
No doubt in my mind.
That does it for me, though.
Yeah.
Any
yeah.
last words?
Make sure to reach out to your. Yeah, just make sure to reach out to your battlers. Please, team build with your teammates. You know.
And most importantly, have a pleasant
I'm-
week.
Yeah, have a nice week. I've been really enjoying the fact of team building with friends to do this. So I hope everybody else is getting the same enjoyment out of that.
It's also really fun to be invested in other people's game in a way you wouldn't normally be.
Hmm. Yeah, like this is the Conference Cup turned up, so like
Exactly.
turned up a couple notches. So yeah, it's nice. All right. Well, I think that does it.
I think that does it. Good night, everybody.
Bye.